Good morning, everyone. Welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing good so far this morning. All the birds up there just took off. Well, the cat didn't get in one of them. Got in this one yesterday. I don't think it didn't poop in it or anything. It must have peed in it or something. But hadn't bothered him last night. Must have been busy. I got to cut some weeds back there. There's some growing out where Joyce mowed the other day. She said there's some thorny stuff back there I need to cut. And I need to cut on the base of this tree over here and get those vines to die before they grow all over that tree. It's half dead anyway. Every year I wonder if it's gonna have leaves on it. I did some work out here yesterday, just fiddling around. I cut the bush that was trying to grow out here. I cut all them down and got some pots that had soil in them. That had, I think they had kale in them last year. And I need some soil out here, and I hate to use my soil that I just bought. So I'm recycling it from pots that had stuff in it. Put some down here. Those are flowers right there. Those are flowers over there. So not much going on this one right now yet. I'm gonna have to plant some seeds, I guess. I'll plant some of the ones from last year and maybe some of the ones I bought this year. But I trimmed all this, got rid of all the bush that was trying to grow in it. I'm sure there's still a few in here. I'll just have to keep on top of it. But all of these are flowers. Those are flowers. And those are flowers. I think this stuff here is kind of like weeds a little bit. So I have to stay on top of it every day. Keep all this so it's just flowers and not a bush. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna even need any dirt out here. I'll probably plant, I don't know, there's not much room to plant anything, but I'll probably right in here in the middle put a little soil and put some stuff. I'm not for sure, but I think Joy said she wanted to mow today. It's easier when it's not as tall. When the grass isn't as tall. It's a beautiful day. Little breeze. Too bad. They've already eaten half that suet block. put out there. It's a lot nicer than it was. It rained for a few days. How are y'all doing today? I've got aches and pains this morning, but I'll be okay. My left hip bothers me a lot, and my left shoulder's bothering me, hurting. A little baby squirrel. That's small. Pretty bird. Some of the birds look kind of skinny. How's the weather where you're at today? I'm loving it. It got cold overnight. I don't know what it got to last night, but the night before that it was cold. Go in here and sit down. Bird's happy. Okay, let me give me a drink of coffee. That bank's already grown some. Okay. Today's Tuesday, March 30th already. Already the end of March. Currently it's 53 degrees. High today is 72. 0% chance of rain. 56% humidity. It says 3 miles per hour winds. I think they're a little more than that. and air quality's 36. That's good. I slept pretty good. Kitty woke me up one time. She's not been waking me up as much as she used to. I really appreciate that. Okay, today I'll be doing the preview of the review. I'll be showing you the things that Logan will be trying tomorrow on Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. And I'm sure we'll have some nice things because we did 2 weeks in a row where Caitlin sent us stuff to try. So I got some stuff built up, you know, where I bought it and hadn't used it yet. So we got some really nice things to try. And we'll go back to the do some quick food items too. A couple quick food items. I'm getting away. We still got some. I don't know if I'll do one today or not. I mean, tomorrow or not. But we still got some ramen noodles. But I'm going to get away from those because they're just not very healthy. At least for our medical conditions with the high blood pressure. Logan's got it too. So if you eat a cup of that stuff and you use all that seasoning pack, you're going to get probably over 1,100 grams of sodium, which is quite a bit. So we're going to try to do stuff with a little less sodium in it. Was thinking about maybe doing a breakfast item sometime too. I don't know if we will. Hadn't decided, but we've got some breakfast items we could try. And today's thumbnail, you know, my mom has had, she had COVID, and so my sister did too. Well, my sister's feeling better now than she did, and mom's feeling much better. Of course, mom had her vaccine, so she didn't have it near as bad, which I'm so grateful that she got that. Yeah. Could have been a lot worse. But anyway, you know, Joy's birthday was the 21st, and we weren't able to go over there because she was quarantined and she was sick. Not, like I said, not real bad sick, but she still had to be quarantined. And yesterday was her day. She was able to go out. She was going to go get her hair done and stuff like that. My niece was going to do her hair. So she asked us if we wanted to come over and she made us some, our favorite, it's called Jello Julep. I always ask for it on my birthday, every year. It's so good. And that's what Joy wanted, so she made it for Joy. And then she gave her a card, and it had a Panera gift card in it. And I think $10 or something like that. But we'd never been to Panera Bread. It's just too expensive, you know, for our budget. And so we were pretty excited, you know, to try it out. And that's what today's thumbnail is, which you already know. But it's really good. It was delicious. Joy and I split one. It was big enough. The sandwich was big enough to split one. But for two, I don't know what they were called, turkey bacon sandwiches or something. For two of them and nothing else, it was $20. And it came with that little bag of, two of those little bags of chips. Good grief. I mean, for two sandwiches, that's a little high. I mean, we wanted a better, there was even a bigger, better sandwich that we wanted, but it was too much. It was like $12. You know, but I mean, it's fresh, it's good, everything like that. But I was telling Joy and Logan too that I would just as soon have the club sandwich from Buck Deli for I think it's $6.95, and you know, it's big too. or even the one at McAllister's, uh, McAllister's Deli. Theirs is, oh my goodness. I've showed pictures of that when we got them in the past when we splurged. Uh, it's kind of high. I think it's like $7.99, but it's still cheaper uh, than whatchamacallit, Panera, and it's got way more meat on it. But it was really good. I'm gonna say it was great, but for the price, I think there should have been more meat on it and stuff. But like I said, it was delicious. I was looking at those. They've got those flatbread pizzas right now. Uh, well, it's on their menu now, but they looked really good. But they're expensive too. They had a deal where you could get two of the flatbreads and what was it? One other thing with it. I can't remember exactly what it was. A salad or something. Two salads and two of those uh, flatbread pizzas for $20 or somewhere around $20. That seemed like a fairly good deal for them, since two sandwiches was $20. But we still got a little bit left on the gift card, so we may go back. I think we got like four something left on it, $4.20. So we may go back after the first of the month. I don't know. Like I said, if it was up to me, I would, for the price, I would get the club at Buck Deli. But like I said, we never tried it, and it was just really, really good. So it was kind of a light meal last night, and I had some of those kettle chips that came with it. I actually did good the rest of the night. I only had a couple Rice Krispie bars. I think that's all I had the rest of the night, which is doing good for me. Trying to lose weight, but my main problem is eating stuff late at night and sugar. So I'm trying to do better. There wasn't near as much sugar in two of the Rice Krispies things as there was in some kind of candy bar or cake or something. Uh-oh, hiccups. Okay. I was tagged by Life with Patty to do it's called the hashtag Show Your Collection video. And I do collect things. I got a stamp collection, but it's such a mess and it's just not organized, so I don't think I'll show it. But I've got a coin collection. It would take way too long to show my whole coin collection. If I do one and y'all like it, I can do another one. I could probably do 3 shows on just my coin collection. I've got a huge coin collection. But to show everything, it would take forever. So I think I'll pick out some things and do a video on that, on my coin collection. And today's question: do you collect anything? And if so, what? Do you collect anything? And if so, what? I think it's good to have hobbies. Keeps you busy. Of course, I hadn't had time to look at my coin collection, and I don't know when. I used to get it out about, some of it out at least about once a week or so, and just look at it. And I've got a book that shows the value of them and stuff like that. I don't have a 2021 though book. I might need to get me one of those to check on how things have, if they're worth more this year than they were last year. But I'm going to try to do that today if I can get everything together. I hadn't been doing quite as much lately because I just wanted to spend more time with Joy and Logan, and we had movies to watch that we liked, and just different things. So it took up my time, and I just decided not to do Like if I'll do, I usually was doing 4 videos, but I don't consider like a jib jab or a short like a regular video. But I did one of those yesterday, and just 3, morning coffee break and devotions and Ask My Tablet. So I'm not for sure if I'll do an Ask My Tablet tonight. I've been doing one every night. It depends on whether I do the coin collection thing, because I got to do the preview of the review also. So I may skip that tonight if I do the show you collection video. Okay, now it's time for today's tidbits. Everybody seems to be enjoying these. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, or I won't be able to see what it says. Okay, here's the first one. And it says, Oronooro, a natural gorge in Finland. Of course, our friend Leela is from Finland. There's what it looks like. It says the Oronooro Gorge in Leppävirta, Finland, was carved out by glaciers during the last ice age. This narrow gorge with vertical walls is 200 meters long with a depth of around 20 meters. Sounds carry through the gorge like echoes in a cave, and it's a small, wondrous piece hidden within the forest. That's amazing. And this one says, Star Jelly, what is it? Turn this a little. It's hard to see it. You can see that stuff. There it is. It says, reports of globular blobs falling from the sky and plopping into fields and meadows date back to the 14th century. Named as star jelly, these gelatinous substances appear grayish-white or translucent and evaporate shortly. Though there are many speculations, science has not confirmed anything yet. Well, who knows what that is? This one, it says the giant craters of Russia. Several colossal craters were found in Yamal, Siberia, and neighboring Gaidan peninsulas. These craters are estimated to be 195 to 300 feet deep and about 15 to 20 meters wide. Why do they use feet for one and then meters for another? That don't make sense. If they said 300 feet deep, they should say like 40 foot wide, or whatever. It'd be more than 40 foot, obviously, but why do they use feet and then meters? I don't understand that. That's just one of those things. Okay, these craters that appear in permafrost regions astonishingly transform into icy lakes within 2 years of formation. Huh, that's strange. Okay. This one says, can volcanoes generate ice? Oh, I've hit something. Says Anak Krakatau, a volcano in the Sunda Strait near Indonesian islands, started erupting on December 22, 2018. That eruption generated an estimated 10 million tons of ice. When the water vapor was spewed high into the Earth's atmosphere, it froze and formed ice particles. Wow, that's crazy. A volcano. This one says sponge candy, a weather-sensitive toffee. That's what it looks like. Sponge candy, a popular sweet in Buffalo, New York, has an interesting connection with the weather. The toffee is extremely sensitive to heat and humidity. It quickly becomes sticky and breaks down in hot, humid weather. Due to this weather-sensitive nature, the candy cannot be easily exported. I'll bet it's good. And this one says Poland's mysterious crooked trees. Look at those. Isn't that weird? The crooked forest is a grove of 400 oddly shaped pine trees in Gryfino, Poland. These trees curve into a C shape towards the north and are generally healthy despite the unnatural bend. The reason for this strange curve in these pine trees, which grow up to 50 feet tall, remains a mystery. Well, that's really weird. And this one says a new device to keep ice off traffic lights. Says in the second annual Maker's Madness contest hosted by the Illinois Manufacturers Association, the self-regulating traffic signal heater was declared a winner. The device, manufactured in Illinois, uses conductive particles to keep the traffic lights free of snow and ice. Voters chose this from 311 individual products nominated across the state. Got one more. Tennessee flood claims 5th victim. Says flash flooding in Tennessee claimed a 5th victim after a man in his 60s ignored a sign warning of flooding and went into high water in Ashland City. 4 others died in Nashville, and dozens more had to be rescued after the city experienced more than 7 inches of rainfall. Wow. That's a ton of rainfall, y'all. Well, I think that's going to be it for morning coffee break. Everybody, please press that like button. I appreciate that so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I'm not sure what I'll do next. Probably the coin collection if I can get it together. So I'll see everybody later on. God bless.